Hey everybody, welcome back to Lemon Branch Travels. Thank you so much for being here. Today we are heading to EPCOT and we are going to my favorite festival of the entire year. It is the Flower and Garden Festival. It has never looked like this before. And we're checking out a lot of different topiaries. I'm gonna show you my favorite topiaries. You don't wanna miss them, so stick with us. Let's get started. Okay, so one of my favorite things in all of EPCOT is the International Flower and Garden Festival. You know, EPCOT is already so beautiful, but during this festival, I'm telling you, it gets transformed into absolute color galore. It is absolutely gorgeous. My favorite time of the year to be there. Now, what you should do is pick up one of these passports. Now, these passports are all over the park. A lot of different places you can pick them up, but make sure you get one. It's a passport. Now, this passport tells you where all the topiaries are. Now, if you don't want to carry this around and you want to do a digital form, it's actually a little bit better. They give you a full-on map. Now, what's cool is when you open up this book, there's a QR code right there at the beginning of the book. Now, if you put it on your phone, you got to check this out. You see the QR code? I'm just gonna zap the QR code. Doop. Now check this out. It brings up the whole entire map of these topiaries. When you scroll in, check it out. All of these are different topiaries that you can explore, not just up in Future World, but it goes around the entire world showcase. Now, what's cool about this too is if you go in, check it out. So let's say this one right here, we're gonna tap on that and it tells us it's a topiary of Maribel, Antonio, Isabel, and Luisa from Encanto. And there's a little tiny picture there. And if you click on it, it will pull up the actual topiary and you can see all of the topiaries and what you're looking at. It gives a little bit of a description. You can also hit find on map, or you can get the directions of how to get to those topiaries. I am gonna show you some of my favorite ones throughout this trip, so come with us. We're gonna start right at the very beginning of the park. You will not believe the very first one that you come to. Okay, right after you pass the ticketing area, you're greeted by Moana, Maui, and the heart of Tafiti. Or maybe it's Puia. This display is epic. The detail in Maui's tattoos alone, oh my gosh, check it out. It is completely worth the stop. And but what better way, seriously, than to start this whole thing off with this amazing display. Okay, next up, we've got Mickey flying a kite with Minnie. You got Pluto and those mischievous little guys, Chip and Dale, hanging out nearby. It's such a classic Disney vibe. These are bright colors, fun, energetic, and with the EPCOT Spaceship Earth behind, unbelievable. So cool. These are just the start. This is just the start. Then we head over to the most vibrant displays. We got Encanto, we've got Maribel, her sisters, even little Antonio, the flower colors they use on Maribel's dress. And what's cool is this butterfly actually lights up at night. Okay, next up over in Norway, the Elsa and Anna topiaries are back, and they're surrounded by beautiful ice blue snowflakes. Check out these other topiaries of just the snowflakes on the other side looking at the World Showcase. This spot and these topiaries just give off serious frozen feels. The theming of this is incredible because it matches the whole Norway pavilion now with Elsa and Anna, and what a hit this has become. Okay, so let's head back into Communicore Hall, and we have spotted the festival's adorable little bee mascot. Now, this little bee is found on your passport, the festival passport, but he is here in his full glory as he is on top of these amazing flowers as a adorable little bee. Okay, now next we've got the Lion King display. We're talking Mufasa, Rafiki, Simba, and Simba's mama, Sarabi. Rafiki lifting up baby Simba. This topiary never gets old, and this topiary has really been here for a couple years, but nonetheless, it is a total showstopper. You gotta seek them out. And what's fun is they change it from year to year. You never know where some of these topiaries are gonna be. They might be in the same location, they could be somewhere else. Okay, so not far from Mufasa and the Lion King display, we head over, we got Toy Story here. We've got Woody and Bo Peep. And Woody, of course, just the classic Sheriff charm. Okay, as we make our way back into World Showcase, this one actually made me laugh. Captain Hook and Peter Pan, they're dueling it out as always, but right behind them is the crocodile sneaking up. This is something you gotta check out. There's a real little gecko chilling on Peter Pan's mouth. Can you guys see it? Holy cow, like what are the odds? Okay, so now we're in the UK Pavilion, and here in the UK Pavilion, you're gonna find Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is huge here. You can find tons of merch here about Winnie the Pooh, but I love this topiary display because we've got Winnie the Pooh, and you've got Rabbit right next to him, and over on the other side, you got Eeyore and Piglet is just hitching a ride on the back of Eeyore. Plus, this whole area is super whimsical. It's perfect for kids or nostalgic grown-ups like me. Okay, speaking of classics, we got the Beauty and the Beast. So the French Pavilion is right behind. We got Beauty and the Beast set up. It's one of my favorites. I mean, check out the detail here with Belle and Beast. And here they are with it's the dance, right? It is the ballroom dance. And not too far by, you've got Cogsworth and Lumiere with their signature sass. But what a perfect setting for Beauty and the Beast. Absolutely perfect. Okay, so this year brought a really fun surprise. I was not expecting to see some Muppets here at World Showcase, but here we are. Here is Miss Piggy, and she's just kind of lounging here on her luggage. But look at the detail of Kermit. He's riding his bicycle. It's super playful. It adds such a nice touch of Muppet humor to this festival. You know, these are so fun. I'm not going to tell you where some of these are located, so you just, it'll be kind of fun for you to go try and find them yourself. Okay, now this next one is one of the most incredible ones. It's in Japan. Here is this incredible dragon topiary. Look at the reds and the greens, and seriously. So this one is always going to get a ton of attention, and rightfully so. All right, now we're going to just continue working our way around. Here we are in the American Pavilion, and they've set up a stunning star-shaped flower bed. But next to that is Princess Tiana. Now, we'll never forget, Tiana from The Princess and the Frog, but look how elegant they've got her. She's strong. It's just exactly how you picture Tiana. And how fitting right here in front of the American Pavilion. Side note, it's really cool. They actually have some gumbo and some other things here for some of the food if you're doing the garden graze. Next stop is Italy, and who do we find there? None other than Lady and the Tramp, of course. This is an absolutely gorgeous flower bed. Look at how Lady and the Tramp are immersed in the middle of these flowers, right in the middle of Italy. Now here is one of the best displays. Also, we get Snow White, and not just Snow White. Next to her is Dopey, and guess what? All the rest of the dwarfs are behind her. You get all 7 of the dwarfs on the other side. Yep, it's like a full parade of color and charm right along the walkway. Okay, now I know that this is not technically part of the festival, but if you are going on Living with the Land, it is so fun because you can spot some Mickey-shaped topiaries inside the greenhouse. Now, I know it can always be there, but if you are a topiary nerd like me, just don't miss them. You're going to be there anyway. It's an amazing ride. Go check them out. They change them out too. Okay, one of the fun things about the festival is they have Butterfly Landing. Now, this is a really cool area where you can go in and see actual butterflies. They're flying around everywhere. If you go there earlier in the festival, there's not as many, but towards the end of the festival, this place is just full of butterflies. But what is awesome is they've added incredible butterfly topiaries. It's not just one, there's a lot in this whole area. It's like walking through a painting, literally. You are surrounded by flowers, real butterflies, and then you have these amazing butterfly topiaries. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so here's another fan favorite. We've got, and like I said, a lot of these are here over and over again year to year, but they've got Bambi, Flower, and Thumper, and I love how they just kind of throw them into some of these flower beds. So if you're, walking past, you may miss some of these. Okay, so finally, here we are between Connections Eatery and the Gardens of the Galaxy ride, and we're gonna wrap this thing up with Donald Duck. Now, Donald Duck is awesome. He's got a bee right in the middle of his forehead, and right next to him is the trio of Huey, Dewey, and Louie. It's fun, it's energetic, it's just the perfect display to kind of, you know, bring this all together. I love this display because it shows Donald and his love for gardening, as well as look how helpful Huey, Dewey, and Louie are. Hopefully your kids are as helpful as Huey, Dewey, and Louie, because this is an amazing display. So between all these topiaries are just rows and rows of these flower beds. Okay, so the colors, they don't even seem real. And the gardens that are bursting with life. EPCOT is absolutely gorgeous at this time of year. It's just next level stunning, and you have got to experience it. You know, EPCOT, like I said at the beginning, it is a gorgeous place to be. This is one of my favorite parks just because of the beauty alone. That's all you can say. If you love flowers and you love topiaries, these are masterpieces. So thank you so much for coming and being with us here today. Like I said, EPCOT is so gorgeous at this time of year. These topiaries are amazing, and if you think about the artistry behind it and how long they prep for each of these different topiaries, it takes them all year. Now, they do bring a lot of them back year to year, but there are a few new ones, as you can see. They are so much fun. They are stunning. Thank you again for being here. If you did like this, make sure you hit that like button. That helps our channel out so much. Make sure you hit subscribe, hit that notification bell, because you don't want to miss any of our upcoming trips and different things that we're planning on doing. We are going overseas. We're going to head to Austria. We've got multiple Disney cruises planned. You don't want to miss any of it. So thank you again for being here, and we will see you on the next video.